Good morning, Hedgies. I have Chrisanne and Birgit on with me on a Saturday morning prickle, and it's so lovely that we just hopped on. Birgit's like, I wonder who else is writing. And we were talking about how we see the young moms in the Hedgie house, and we see you really trying to show up for your work, and not even just trying, but doing. And Birgit shared her experience about how important it is for mamas to really carve out that time for themselves, and to teach their young ones that like it's okay that mommy has a prickle time right now. And so, Birgit, what were you just saying? I wish I had started
Well, yeah,
recording
we
5 minutes
were we were
ago.
just having this really cool dialogue where like a new potential hedgie recruit was couldn't get a prickle time in because the family demands, especially the kids. And my heart just kind of really fell into her plight because I came from that space. And now that I'm done raising my kid, pretty much, I mean, she's in college, right? But something I never did was make appointments for myself, especially for writing. I neglected my writing all through it, which I'm reeling about now. But if there was a prickle, it wouldn't have hurt for me to schedule that time for a prickle because it's such a valuable lesson for my daughter to see. Mom has things she's doing too. It's just as important as going on a play date or, going to a little class at the community center. It's her class and she's doing what she wants to do. And I was just telling you, Anya, that I had like this fake clock, and I would, whenever I do the laundry, I'd say, well, when it's 3:15, like this clock, that's when I'm going to be done. And she would wait for those. But I really wish I taught her not just to have patience for me to do my work like laundry or clean the house or cook the dinner, yeah, or take a shower, but to do something that I really wanted to do for myself. And so, my daughter is a wonderful girl now. She's not a brat or anything. She's really respectful toward me, but it would have benefited her so much to just see mom carve out that time and learn how to deal with that time. Find something to do herself, watch me do and support me doing what I'm doing. It would have been a great lesson for her to know. I know it would have made her more well-rounded now as an adult. And I mean, she's just turned 19, and she's still, I mean, the house is still all about her a lot of the times, but this would have helped just given her that broader perspective that other people have really important things that matter to them too.
Yeah. Gosh, thank you so much for sharing that, Birgit. I know I appreciate that so much, not only as someone who's not necessarily in that life space right now, so I don't know how to help our mama hedgies in that way. So to have your perspective is really important. And Chrisanne, I think it's really beautiful that you do have baby hedgies around. So is there something that like Birgit said that maybe kind of resonates with you, or encourages or validates what you do and how you've included prickle times in your day?
100%. I am like getting teary eyed because you hear this from a lot of, I homeschool. So in a lot of those communities and stuff, they say, this is what you signed up for. Put your life on hold because you only have them for so long. And I've really struggled with that like thing. And joining Quill and Cup was kind of well, I'm going to give, this has to have some space. So hearing you, Birgit, as a seasoned mother, like, like you've done this, you've gone through this phase, and to say like, no, I can see how that would have been helpful is very affirming to some of the choices I'm making. And you're highlighting my kids, they do see me write, and my daughter started writing her own thing because she sees me write. They're like supporting me. They wanted to read a line from my book, and they're like, that's the best line. Like, and so it is, it's like helpful to remind me that this does matter and that they're like, I'm not stealing. I think that's the constant concern as a mother, that you're stealing from their well-being for yourself. And
It matters a lot, in what you're saying. That reminds me of something else is I've always, set that timer, or told my daughter, I'm doing laundry now. I've got to wash the floors now. You got to stay off the floors. I'm going to take a shower and shampoo my hair because I haven't in 3 days. All these things you take time for that are necessities. And writing feels like such an indulgence that you think, oh, it's not a valid reason. Well, by doing it my way and only setting the timer for my daughter on the things that had to be done, like the laundry and the cooking and my shower, it's teaching her that there is no time when you grow up for what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
I skipped that whole thing. And, there's
Oh,
value in
yes,
that
really.
too.
Oh,
And don't worry, my kid turned out really great and she's really creative. So don't worry about
oh
it,
no, I'm so worried.
but I could have been healthier through it. Less that it maybe it's less about her and it could have been more about me,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
parenting
man.
is not just it's everyone involved. It's
Yeah, yeah. But you don't want to validate you're taking the time off like, oh, because this is important, it's laundry or it's paying the bills and plugging all the payments in through the computer or whatever you're doing. Don't just legitimize those things and delegitimize what you want to do, which is writing.
Incredible. Don't legitimize it. Use Quill and Cup to legitimize your writing for yourself and your families and your baby hedgies, and that they will learn. They will learn that this is
Yeah.
something that's important to mom, and the ripple effects, it sounds like, will be major in not only your life but in their lives. And like, I can't imagine how proud your daughter is going to be that mom wrote a book. Like, look at this book that mom wrote.
She is.
Gosh, I just can't imagine. And like Chrisanne, you're doing that for your baby hedgies. Like, I remember Sam C hopping on and saying that her son told the class that his mom is writing a book, and I just thought that was the sweetest thing. So anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to share this really important, valuable information. We are don't eat my chin, kitten. Don't do it.
He's looking at it.
I want to hug it.
Oh, I will hug her for you. uh, Thankfully, the cat is okay with my prickle times, but to those who struggle, she bit my arm. To those who struggle to make legitimate writing times, here's your permission slip. And you can even use Chris Ann's Instagram post to write it out for yourself. Man, Mama Hedgies, we're so happy that you're here. Keep writing, keep showing up. And when you need support or you need to be fully present with your family, we've got you. We support you, but we'll be here when you're ready to write. All right, guys, have a great day.